Hi guys, another one of these solar novelties I have in the window ledge. At first glance you would think it's a solar powered flower. It is, but not quite the way you may think. The solar panel's covered over in coloured black so we don't get any solar light in there. In fact, I think I may even have taken the solar panel out on this one. Then we have two leads connected to the circuit board in there. They come up to here. Yes, there's a solar panel there, but it runs through the night as well. And what we've got is, this is an ordinary battery operated clock. Replaced the battery in there with a nickel metal hydride battery. The solar panel is to keep the nickel metal hydride battery topped up. And originally, that black and red lead were just for me to check the voltage every so often. And then, well, probably a year or more ago now, I decided to connect up the solar flower to it because those were hanging loose, doing nothing other than when I check the voltage every once in a while. So I just put the solar flower on it. So that solar panel keeps the battery topped up, and between them, they keep the flower running. I expect during the day we probably get direct feed from that solar panel, but at night, because it runs all through the night as well, it's running off the battery, and there's enough power in the battery to keep the clock running and the flower running. Every so often it does stop. The clock's still going, the flower stops, and what happens is we get a little bit of corrosion build up either on the crocodile clips, probably on the crocodile clips, and so I have to give them a little bit of a wiggle and then it gets going again. So I'm tempted to solder it directly through so we don't have a failure point. Let's have a look. Disconnect it for now. Now, the solar panel is still there, but it's disconnected, so it's not doing anything. So we are running directly off these leads. Right, directly soldered. So we'll put it back together and hope that it works. Well, I've put it back together, and it looks to me like there's something not making a good contact inside, because that's working really fine there. If I leave it loose, it did stop. I think there's a loose connection, a loose wire somewhere in there, not making good contact. So I'll take it apart again and have another go. Yeah, there we go. That's stopping. There's something in there not making a good contact. Push it in a bit and away we go. I can't see any problem, but if I push, it goes. I'll try resoldering these, just try and see what it is. The only thing I can think is if it's that capacitor. That's what it looks like. Well, this may have been a bit of a wild goose chase in that I was chasing the wrong problem. I thought it was corrosion up here, and yet it looks like it was the capacitor termination, because I've reheated it again and we seem to be quite all right. Resoldered it. So that's a bit confusing, but that certainly seems to be working now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.